slice on the beat.
I say only one them. Where they make we sisters, they live miserable life. They no able once again. No, big thunder fire them, kata kata. Oh no, so only one them. Where they make we brothers, they push us up and down. They don't they die kata kata. We not glady at all. Say no to kush. Young boy fi bazulu wo them pull na bush. Oh no, say no to kush. Young guy fi bazulu wo them pull na bush. Hey, hey, hey. Say no to kush. Young boy fi bazulu wo them pull na bush. Oh no, say no to kush. Young guy fi bazulu wo them pull na bush. Hey, hey, hey. Mr. President, who say you day? Jule Jalong, who say you day? Mama Fatima, who say you day? You pick it and the parish, no care again. Auntie Brooks, who say you day? IG Fire Selu, who say you day? 36 man inside one great grave. Who said this push the best friends and us alone? So only one them. Where they make we sisters, they live miserable life. They no able once again. No, big thunder fire them, kata kata. Oh no, so only one them. Where they make we brothers, they push us up and down. They don't they die kata kata. We not glady at all. Say no to kush. Young boy fi bazulu wo them pull na bush. Oh no, say no to kush. Young guy fi bazulu wo them pull na bush. Hey, hey, hey. Say no to kush. Young boy fi bazulu wo them pull na bush. Oh no, say no to kush. Young guy fi bazulu wo them pull na bush. Hey, hey, hey. Mama, papa, let me come together. Oh no, but as you start to your let we come together. Oh no, see a union to your let we come together. For you gotta get this thing, come on, mama salon. Oh 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 oh. The mama say for go school, he pass na come. Before I smoke, push I go smoke marijuana. Oh 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 oh. Ooh.
Hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the 14th of April, 2024. Time now is 12 minutes past 10. Just want to apologize. Our usual Sunday flagship is at 7, but due to some foreseen circumstances, myself, OrWanKasu, and the team were not able to do it at 7, but we've decided not to miss the flagship program. So this is why we're bringing this program to you this late. And again, I'll be here this evening with my comrade, that's Comrade Melvin. Melvin is also the deputy of the district's PRO. The bus is not here, so definitely I'll be live today with Comrade Melvin. Good evening, Comrade Melvin.
Yeah, hello, good evening, SweetBonita. Good evening, viewers. Good evening to everyone in the APC family and in both in Sierra Leone and the diaspora.
Melvin, just a quick one, please. On this flagship program, we always need to speak Creole. Please forgive me. I'm not fluent in Creole, so that's why I have to stick to my English. But it would be nice if the guests and yourself, please, can do every part of this interview live in Creole, please. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. So, family, as we all know, this is now the APC Global Online TV platform presented by the APC UK and I media team headed by OrWanKasu. And unfortunately, OrWanKasu comrade not there today. He gets some personal bereavement. And I also want to take this time for express deepest condolences to two of the comrades in APC UK and I. We are the coordinator. OrWanKasu, we lost his mother-in-law. We want to say rest in peace, Mama. We also want to say extend with deepest condolences to the London constituency secretary, when Arun Pape lost his small brother today. So also we are bereaved, the APC UK and I. However, we there, we try, we there, that makes sense we come live late as compared to the 7 o'clock we were supposed to come in. But however, when I really out there, with the action of following a share, on a like, and let una make una comments on the topic what they can talk about today. Already, as una know, the topic now Ramadan 2004, hardship in Sierra Leone overshadow celebrations. Me and you two know say Ramadan are one of the most important months for Muslims from all over the world. Sierra Leone being the country, we get a huge number of Muslims. We always celebrate and we always observe the holy month of Ramadan from where it starts up to the end. And the ending can always be a big celebration. Besides Sierra Leoneans from all walks of life, they come together and then feast and pray, we eat, we share, and we give a whole lot of things. But this year, as we all know, under the current regime again in Freetown, where things are so hard, things are difficult, and this difficulty not only stop, it not also cross over to the Ramadan, where BCA people are doing the start of the fat month and the struggle for them to even go get the basic need where they need for able to observe the month. But because Sierra Leoneans are resilient people, Sierra Leoneans are people who believe in anything they do. They love God, then struggle. We see at this first time in Sierra Leone, we see people they go to mosque for go breakfast because they're not able to afford forget for breakfast on the year. They go to mosque. When they go to mosque and they ask them for produce membership card. Normally, a mosque supposed to be a place where anybody will go there you are allowed. Nobody know to question you. But because of the level of hardship, that don't happen now in Sierra Leone. This make self where we see a lot of humanitarian gesture within the country, especially from the party, and we're grateful that we get a lot of people within the party who've been come to support some of the comrades. But things are really hard in Sierra Leone. We've been facing this hardship here only limited to some period. But this hardship don't transcend beyond every facet of our society. Recently, we also see at the Kwenadugu district of Falaba district, where a pregnant woman in the 24th century, then lay on a hammock a day before the prayer day, where them brothers and sisters and elders been supposed for the Sidonian and family get ready for prayer. But they were shocked where one of the sisters who been pregnant, we began for go into labor. And that woman did began for total and hammock for several of mine, dozens of mine and cover for hours. Then total and hammock then can go and Kabbalah government hospital. Unfortunately, the woman began for lost the baby, but fortunately, by the special grace of God, the woman began to survive. So all of them things they are hardship and say every aspect of society. So what thing we for do as a people? What thing we for do as a political party? One of the ways they're not allowed to talk about the problem they have in the country, especially the hardship. But this particular year, the Ramadan celebration, all the things that will be seen they happen, no longer they happen. All we attribute them because of the hardship, the mismanagement of the country, the bad governance, and all the bad things. But however, we get people that really go high to talk about this. We're not going to talk about Sierra Leone if we not join people with the Sierra Leone for letting give you a first-hand information on them some of them here we just don't highlight. We get with brother with Mohamed Jimmy. Jimmy now the young Congress leader of the All People's Congress Party. Now, the Northern Region, a based on Kabbalah, Kwenadugu District, Falaba, I'm sure, and he gets an extensive knowledge of happenings in the country, especially the hardship, the economic situation, the educational decline, and everything. You go for help with follow carry on this discussion. So, Mohammed, we want to welcome you to the show.
Sorry about that, Comrade Melvin. Apparently we've lost Mohammed. I think it's based on technical issues, so definitely we'll get Mohammed on shortly. Now, whilst we are waiting for Mohammed and also our other guest, which is Andrew, all the way from Sweden, I think we just need to continue talking to the people of Sierra Leone and also the international partners that Sierra Leone have become one of the most deprived nations so far. And when you were making a statement, Melvin, you did mention about a woman that lost her child. That is something that should have been preventable. And we've seen the kind of way this current administration have behaved. I think the technical team have the video of that pregnant woman because again, we always try to give people facts when we are presenting on the show. So I think technical team, can you share the video with us? Then we'll be able to talk about it to our viewers. Thank you. So we're just gonna wait for the technical team to play this video.
Yeah, so this Nigeria Moria, na a pregnancy woman na will carry so we would carry go Nigeria because of lack of medical center. Now with the strain, a belly woman I would work out so. From here to Iraya, would work out by foot. We not get no ambulance where they come for them. Now pass work out for good day. Health center no day. We not even get secure policy with a medical. With the help we in this store. So they let the government see. Look at the majority where they work at this night. Today, na inside Iraya Moria, are they with this so? Like the kind thing where they happen inside Moria and this so. Na belle woman and I would travel it so. By this 1 o'clock at night, wait man for be pray day. And today we dey inside this kind pain and agony. We are with the beg on behalf of the government and other humanitarian bodies. Let us see to the strain and the pain what them family they take. And the belle woman and the go so. Look at the people them where they go there for go left Nigeria for the health center. Do you allow us see to this pain?
Thank you so much. Thank you, technical team. Again, viewers, we are so sorry because not everybody will be happy to see, especially myself, seeing a fellow woman being transported in that situation of being in labor. Being in labor already is painful, not to the point where you have been carried in that manner. So we are trying again to continue to appeal to the government and also international partners because we know when it comes to health issues, this is a national issue and it's not just for the government itself, but government has a pivotal role to play, making sure that his citizens or their citizens are safe. But I think when you look at this administration, the citizens are like second class. They don't care about them. They have absolutely no regards. And I think in exceptions of this administration, we had a program going, Hands Off Our Girls. Nothing came good out of it. And women or young people dying of pregnancy have been a trend in Sierra Leone. And we're sure that is not something that we need to continue with. Our people are supposed to stop the suffering. And you can see the men are carrying the hard touchlight in their hands. I'm sure so many people are taking that woman to the health center because it's not safe for one person because they will have to change the persons that are carrying her so that the other ones can rest as well. But we want to say thank you to them because sometimes if you just talk about this, you don't have evidence. People will say, oh, it's not true. This did not happen. So again, we always want to bring everything that we see live. And Comrade Melvin, before I welcome people on our chat line here, what would you want to say?
Yeah, well, and he always say, and once more, and and we find ourselves in a very in a very difficult situation as a country, and more the reason why we need to get such conversations all of the time on the happenings in our country. We don't make we they virtually or slightly become a pariah state wherein we are not respected for anything. Because every day, if it is not, it's from one bad news to the other, from one bad news to the other. It's sad. We just hope and pray that, and the Sierra Leoneans and go actually get to a point where we go begin to talk about the issues then. Because for a long time, we are not talking. For some time now, Sierra Leoneans, we're not talking about the real issues. This is not politics. This is about our country. Which thing we need to do. Let we all come. We don't see people. We don't see where people they come together, how the effect changes. We don't see another part of the world. We can do the same thing as a country in a very peaceful and democratic way. And then we call upon the international community for let the international community support the Sierra Leonean people. Let we continue. Let them continue for work with we and for let we able for overcome some of those challenges and let we able to confront them hands on for let we able to get back to country and do the thing there. Sierra Leone used to be one of the countries where infant mortality been very high at a point in time during the last government of APC and its microma, that was reduced to a very appreciable number when they introduced free health care for children under 5, lactating mothers, and some other categories of elderly people. We're down to go a long way. That has stopped. I can assure you we no longer have free health care facilities in Sierra Leone. Even the normal healthcare facilities in shambles, let alone free healthcare. So that don't bring. So this is just a classical. That video is a classical example of what's in happening in our country. Where we healthcare situation, they a bad. We educational situation is bad. Very recently, we had the news of students that we are being disenfranchised from taking the national examinations, senior and secondary school examinations, the WAEC. And that was also troubling. And up to this moment, we'll not even solve that yet. But again, we don't get a situation where pregnant women get for virtually carry on hammer. This antenna will be done happen in the dark days. They're happening in current days, Sierra Leone. We will not want that. We want that change. I think that makes sense. We're there. We'll talk about these issues and with the ask that when I say with the viewer we out there, let we all tune in, let we share this in live, and let we like them, and let we give we comment. So that at the end of the day, we go get this conversation going even after here. And then let we know say the country of Sierra Leone needs to come back to in glory. How we will come back to that glory? Now where we give chance to the All People's Congress Party. We are the only party where anytime they need a power in Sierra Leone, then they change the narrative and the lives of Sierra Leoneans they become better. And we there as a platform. For let we emphasize that. We there as a platform. For let we support that. For let we make sure say we help for let we get the right thing happen in our country. We liberate the country. We help country. We salvage the situation. So that make we there. And we will have to keep doing it for the betterment of our country. But as it is now, it is really, really, really sad.
Thank you so much, Comrade Melvin. I think we've got our guest, Mohamed, in the studio with us. As you were saying earlier, he's the um, young Congress leader of the Northwest. So, good evening and welcome. We lost you earlier, Comrade. Welcome to the APC Online TV Diaspora platform. It is a pleasure having you, sir.
Thank you very much, SweetBonita. And sorry that I lost me. You know, so the connectivity and everything. And I don't really
Um, is it possible for you to increase your volume, please? Because we can't hear you. Your volume is a bit
Yeah,
low.
Oh, is it okay now?
Yes, and again, forget that I speak English. Just speak Creole. We want people to speak Creole on this platform, so please just do your interview in Creole.
Ah, okay. Okay. I'm just too comfortable in English as well. But it's fine.
No,
You know.
the platform is Creole. I'm not comfortable in Creole, so that's why I don't do Creole. But definitely, everything should be done in Creole. Forgive me, please.
Okay, okay. No problem. So I want to say plenty thank you to Una for getting me in this evening, and my apologies that I lost me shortly because the connectivity, is sometimes bad, especially this hour be right now. So I just came to Kabbalah this evening, so the connection can be poor, but it's okay now. Yeah, so thank you very much.
So
Thank you.
So Moa and Jimmy, welcome. And then Jimmy, as we just on the talk about, we just want to follow you give you a general perspective of the last Ramadan celebration. Prior to the celebration, so many events. But for climax the celebration, we also see and signs them. We see visuals, we see audio, videos about how the celebration falls short of the normal way where Eid celebration can be celebrated in Sierra Leone. What you go tell you about how the Eid was celebrated in Sierra Leone as compared to the past?
Yes, I'll get a lot to say about that really. And the celebration I say around this time around different from all the previous president when we don't witness something like that. For several reasons. Because the hardship now in order of the day is like a national anthem for the country, wherein people not able to afford, within they're supposed to get. Um, before today or this time around, you see, when they say today, Muslim, Christian, because yeah, na that kind of country where religious tolerance. All man they go na pray. You see people and they choke, you feel the fluctuate people when they can't pray in the mosque, na the mosque side, then they can't be line and they do all that. This time around, it not happen. It not happen at all. If it's not say the course, how many people are going to go in the mosque for the pray, or how many people are going to the pray for the pray for the. You know, you go pray mosque, don't say nothing, not be like this. The hardship, the younger the angry, don't make people not able to celebrate well. But the one thing I want to follow you know, so many people are not able to keep fast this time around because all man don't almost get all time in the country. Whether you like it or not, you just get for the other angry. The angry the result for all time. So the people the result are prior to that, people know they even get something for food on a daily basis, like they provide 1 meal a day. That's kind of you know, they don't die. Went from back to us of let's get me the same like the country don't go bad. No, it don't go bad, it don't go worse. I want to say this before the previous the Ramadan day we Ramadan we see the people in the street. All are in a community, they see neighbor will come, the people logo like that kind of sooner logo give this person, you know, put food for you can go. You know, there again, know, like that kind of share you will on the share. So this time we neighbor or this time you do, this time you do, you know, Ramadan don't come, therefore send eat for him, you know, for sure say, you know, you keep the Ramadan done. Then within the course of the Ramadan, they get that movie, that's around and they put some major rest, you know, be to the poor people and the less privileged, you know, get the opportunity to provide for themselves. It not happen all over this country. The beggar man, the now at the number. So people when they expect now don't hold the food for days. What's happen? Because of the country hardship. Everything don't go bad. The amount of racketeering, even when they say, okay, now what? We get this thing in the counter. We can by party. We them in the count for Moxley. We them can and the shame and the young party people. So that the one force people like for the young party to ensure say, you know, they add to the membership. People are not dancing to that tune, you know. So nothing, as I say, we travel within the course of the Akode, you know, Lami region, shipping to OrWanKasu, come back to Kabbalah and see what they happen. All signing that. Nobody not get nothing to say. So the country is really, really in a shambles where people then they don't get a tongue tied of anger. They know they do nothing. Job no they like all man now don't get all sign of the country. So even fast month can now suspect that. If now the same people are the trust, we will get 20% of people that are this country or the Muslim population of this country will keep quiet. If you ask me, I just want to summarize in brief course, then we will take and bring out the whole details about it.
Thank you so much for that brief explanation, as you said. Again, because at the end of the day, we just want to bring what is a fact. Because, you know, again, certain things we say or we do, people will say, oh, no, it's because of it's this party, it's the other party. And I'm sure on your last statement, what you mentioned was like, now people goes to even support. It's about which political party you belong to. For me, it's one of the saddest things I have experienced in the last 5 years. I will not deny there is no tribalism in Sierra Leone, but it has become so pandemic in the last 6 years. It's literally obvious. You can literally see another person and says, where are you from? I don't think we used to relate to ourselves in that way. Now somebody will ask you even before saying one or two things because they don't want them to be caught or be seen saying one or like you have said something that is bad. But before going forward, I think I just want to try and welcome our viewers. Good evening to Mixer, the great Mixer, and also Isaac Kumbuya, good evening. Um Matakuroma, good evening. Mimi Bangura, good evening. And also Gildal, good evening. Every week we are so grateful for you, team, for the viewers joining us, because without you, there's no way we'll be coming live. And all I'm appealing to you is to please help us share wild, and then try to press the notification bell every time we are online. You'll be notified that we are online. Again, this evening we are here with Jimmy Mohamed Marah, who is the Young Congress leader for the Northwest. And again, we're trying to discuss about the hardship in Sierra Leone, especially during the month of Ramadan. Again, some of the ordeal that the family members have been facing, our neighbors, or let's say our community have been facing. This is something we want to discuss. And again, sometimes we want to bring it to the notice of everyone, people that have missed out, because it is good to educate one another. It's not everything we know, and it's not everything that we will say, oh, this is just happening on this side. But some of the things that we know can be changed, we need to talk about it. Those that we know, we need to work towards it going forward to make sure that it's done. Definitely, we need to do that as a nation. But Comrade Melvin, is there anything you want to add? Because there is so much that Jimmy has said. I think we need to literally go into it.
A whole lot. Thank you, SweetBonita, and thank you, Comrade Jimmy. And one thing we Comrade Jimmy talk way, sometimes it's funny and again it's pathetic. So sometimes you don't want for laugh or you want for cry. But however, we're gonna remain strong. Now that every diagnosis in Sierra Leone they come out with ulcer. This is not fact. Every single person we're going to hospital in Sierra Leone, no, they go without ulcer diagnosis. Then we
And
must.
typhoid and
Typhoid
malaria.
is permanent. That is typhoid is, but the new one, typhoid is there. The new one is ulcer. This is something Jimmy talk about. We beat my everybody we're going to hospital. Come out without ulcer. Every day ulcer. So you find out say you get all sort of proliferation of ulcer medication. Then they say they count you different challenge. So Elisa ulcer they boku na hungry they do. So what in Jimmy they have to tell we civilizedly angry boku. Hungry boku na the country.
You,
Hungry boku.
Melvin, you've
Eh,
just made me remember something. My mom called me the other day, says, oh, she has been diagnosed of ulcer. And I
this
said, Mom, did you eat in the morning? She says, yes, I did. Mom, are you eating every day? Are you getting your 3 days meal? She said, yes. I said, then how did you get ulcer?
how did you get ulcer?
People that literally fast or that are struggling to have food that suffer from ulcer. You eat 24 hours a day. Mom, how comes this is happening? She's like, well, that's what they told me. I said, Mom, please, whatever they've given to you, don't take it. Just listen to me, eat your normal food. And don't go to that hospital again, because the next time they'll tell you have what you don't have.
Yeah,
It has become so posh now. Oh my
really,
God, this is bad. This is bad.
it is really, it is
Bad.
really, it is really, it is really, really, it is really. So I miss all of this, and Jimmy, I miss all of them struggle here. I miss all of them difficulties we will face as a country. Is there any hope at the end of the tunnel? Any reason they will let we people will continue forget let the people and get hope and let them continue for belief say it will be better? Are there Are there role models? Are there people where they help? Are there people where like una we strong young people where they into politics? We find ourselves in any difficult situation and they I want to witness some of them thing there because now una look at the young people in that video when I then taught that woman. So kind of kuna now una na the heroes there. Now una na the people there. Because let's say then young man and woman will be taught that woman that hammock not been did it. If I don't, that woman, if I don't, that woman, if we don't lost her, we lost the pikin. It's a sad thing for let pikin and everything. Then just kind of the wall, it can die. Praise God. Then young man, then because of the effort we made that woman, it survived. So we dey celebrate on her. So what's not the hope? What you feel say? What's not the thing that the apple will continue? Like there's what are some of the example of what we see what other people they do with for continue for give you. Because for me, that video is so it gets sorrow, but that video give you hope. But say there are people we not say because I get predate today, I get for group at this predate dance, so I know they bother. Then left all they do for them predate, then take that money hours, then start them, then can go. So these are the heroes. Are there more of these people we have in that in the country now, and where are they? What are they doing?
Yes. You see, like I tell you something about that video. And then from Uriah Moria, if you listen, then you will know see that from that community. That particular Kingdom Day within Akamadugu Uriah fall within Calabar district now. But before they redistrict and they do amalgamation, standing at the section to the chief Domoyabon in a single chief, one of protection. And I want to tell you, see, we get plenty of people we young people we then they really are foot soldiers of the ground. We then they do that. And not just one of 20 or 30 or 50 or hundreds of the videos that really happen at them community. And I want to tell this platform here say that Ira Moria, one of the strongest role of the APC for that part of the Calabar district. So the marginalized way the marginalization we then get to like not forget the big there's some big community. Moira, Moria, a big community. As a result of the voting pattern, it deliberate. So say, and see that and say now that side then okay, well let them see I know it deliberate. So the people know that they one thing we do is the hope we then get is they know say the APC party is coming. And we they can transform things, we can change the narrative. How? Because if they go down, one for instance, we get the information with the cascade and down now like a pyramid. Yeah, from the top to the bottom, how they can understand why. So that let's have go no say, okay, the information when they get in like the car. So we don't embark on massive awareness raising for let them see reason continue to fight for the people the way they are now. Because if they don't mean they say, okay, we say now we don't pay this, we don't keep fast start today. People man, they are the point of death. They say no, they need to take and they pay you know the day. Now then TBA, then them and media will be born that they go. Then to let them people and they say, no, well, when I take this person, I can't go after all the losses. They get that kind of strong complication. So for letting no candy now, some say go bond it and say, you know what, this one don't die with them, then they go and they can't look. They can give up, you know, this one you deliver. Like the people now try and go to the nearest peripheral health unit with the so the closest site for them to work at that distance about 15 to 20 miles. That next day at 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. in the morning. Put on a hammock in cab. So we have plenty of those people. And the good thing here is when they ask questions, they're eager for know what's in the happen all over the country. And they want to know the fate of the party. They want to let the party continue to stand strong and fight. So we dey give them that kind of thing. We are in contact on a daily basis. And so yes, guys, the party doing today. We get in a crossroads. So many, things that they happen. And we've gone through rough times, you know. So if we don't come off far up to this point, nothing not get for breaking. And we will continue to build that kind of effort. And I'm sure after this lessons learned, we don't do so many things. And the communities who normally do that, they keep the land their own lessons. This is one way we can give back to our community. And that woman, they would don't save the life. And we say about doing that thing for us. It will forever remain grateful to the young people. So we believe the young people are not only leaders of tomorrow, but they are leaders of today. Because that kind of impact, that kind of thing they do for not only for say our family they do that kind of thing, but there, So it means the decisions don't begin happen at this time. And all we people need is information because that is the strength. Talk to them on a daily basis. They don't understand. They don't get taken from there. But the reassurance we'll get from them, everybody's tired and they
Yeah.
want change.
Thank you, Mohammed. I think say you don't make it clear, Mohammed. You don't hit the nail on the head. And then I want to tell you thank you. Una with on the ground where they continue to give hope to the people them. Where they continue for support with people them. Because for me, what I seen in that video, as I said, a clear demonstration of support, community support. And how a whole community, such a huge community as you don't describe them, go without basic, secondary health facility. So like like punishing a group of people for where they make a choice, they make a political decision for saying now this political party will they support, to which then get right as provided for in the Constitution of Sierra Leone. We are a democracy where the Constitution guarantees political freedom, political association. So then kind thing there is unfair. I think that all of this don't culminate into the declining state of a country in terms of health, in terms of education, in terms of food security. This come back to the area of food security. We said just now, a couple of minutes ago, I did send money because last week, I remember the last week I buy rice, and the rest were buying at 850,000 last week. And then now, then they tell me say the rest don't go to 1 million to 980 or almost 180,000. So you get rapid changes. You get rapid changes. You get rapid increment of basic commodities. And not also the economy they grow, but we get prices. They go up, just they shoot up, just they shoot up, just they shoot up. So waiting now all of them make even the Ramadan celebration because everything about Ramadan celebration now food security. That is people and they eat enough food. We then go buy food and share anytime you go. Those days so small, we predict how glad it because anytime you go, food they enough. Now you know the sense. But this time around we see say that not happen. So how you think say food security, the shortage of food also affect this celebration?
Um, the shortage of food, not by mistake, like natural something. How? Because if people and they go into, expensive farming, they expect the food to be in abundance. But now, even the seed, the data, you allow them for use, for make seed, for go plant. Now, in then chop. Because
Thank you.
nothing all day. Nothing all day. Now, and for going to the incident, they get other things to the back of it. Before today, people don't say, when I do we use for the bread basket for the country, in fact,
Thank you.
the
Yes.
agricultural and animal, then animal rearing, and
Yeah.
to cattle, then goat, then sheep.
And husband.
They
Yeah.
buy goat. If Kamala we can't carry, they get goat and get out. Now, but one can buy goat and then 3 million. How much is the goat and Africa?
Thank you.
So, this, they tell we now say, the hope in terms of agriculture for food produce is zero. I'll tell you zero. Seed not there. And they can support them because now they will support farmer them with like fertilizer, the
Right.
resources, they're able to grow them produce them well and make them grow within the time frame. The weather actually before they don't cut plenty people and this thing that business so the climate change now they really more now already get that kind of rain. So like the farming system back the pattern they change. So you need fertilizer for beef up the soil to let you get some good produce at the end of the day. So they fertilizer that they free, but now check that. You buy the go buy, they may supply the again. You don't get what you do, you say go buy fertilizer. NPK 15, one of the best food they use. So you find out the acres, acreage of land they use for farm or reduce. They use like 2, 3, 4 acres for do them farming. Now they can't. If they try to they will do one, that was is strong. That was a strong to do that kind of 1 acre farming. But it is not there. And once you will able get control of reproduction, with all its youngerness, people are still the born people. So the way born now, instead they can meet up the hand. So the reproduction is beyond control, and the agricultural produce in terms of food security is nothing. So then the born picking now from the one that tenderness God they can put on it. And like this thing that happened over the past 6 years, people then things can really hard for the farmers. They even see somebody say, well, make I go make clothes, life for changing too. And now you come up from that kind of consistent farm, you want to go into a mechanized one. You can't even think of that. Because if naturally just the use the back, the apply the swamp, that is sensible today they come. Now 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent for the week you would have. But now people they will get power tiller, they will supply and get then tractor, if you see and they go inside the swamp, plow
Mohammed,
the swamp.
You talk about mechanized farming. and I would hear about feed salon. That is to say, the full agenda now for let them embark on massive agriculture. Massive agriculture, that is to say, mechanized agriculture. Any sign of that day from the government for embark on a mechanized farming, mechanized farming from the government or private sector, anybody, is that happening? Because you cannot be talking about feed salon mechanized farming when the time when you not even talk about the mechanized farming, rest beneath 700,000. The moment you can launch feed salon mechanized farming, West Congo 1 million. It's what an irony. How can you explain that?
Yeah, well, the thing is, except concerning this year, they happen in other region, but in the region, in order to know at all. No. Yeah.
Let me just buy rest at Pujon. Me na Pujon and Kamara. I just buy rest this evening, 990,000. So I know. So how much are the price? How much are the price are you on region?
I think they're above 1 million. Then just that fine one would be that
fine one. Of course, they're above 1 million. Not only fine one, though. Not to that, they're above 1 million. So it's the same. So that means nothing is happening everywhere. So because if there is a stock.
Sorry, Melvin and Mohamed, I don't know. Because I think we remember 5 years ago we have the Tomable rice. I'm sure by now it's filled in Sierra Leone. This is why there's the new luncheon. Because
the machines are now then they are Tomable. They use that for tinap and take picture. And you know, in that picture, that machine, an officer don't play. An officer one bag rest don't come on a Tomable. No.
I'm not. Lots have come out because I don't know if you've seen maybe the
project white elephant.
A big white elephant.
A video with us where Fatima is saying, well, people are disturbing Madabio not to produce. So definitely, I'm sure Tamabon is ready at this point because this is why they've brought in more food security in our country. So I don't know if the technical team can just help us play that video. So at least the people know it's not us making it, it's not us saying it, it's what is out there. And we need to share it with the general public because I'm sure it might be because I'm APC, so I'm not seeing the good side. So I just want them to show us literally what Fatima is doing.
What I normally say to people, I'm not sure it's about APC. On this platform, we are APC. This is an APC platform, but we are Sierra Leoneans first, and that's why we do our things in a different way. We talk and present facts. So that is why even people who are not APC do view our platform because we are Sierra Leoneans first, and before we are APC, and we know for a fact, and many Sierra Leoneans do know that APC is the only party that redeems Sierra Leone, is the only party that makes the life of our Sierra Leoneans better. So we are very much proud to be APC. What are you waiting for? If you're not APC, come and take up your membership in your village, in your town, in your city. APC all the way. I think the video.
You said something. You are from Pujon, right?
Yeah.
And I'm from Kailan. He's from Hungary. So literally,
you can only find this in APC.
Technical team play for us the video before
we are not given the free will to make decisions on our own mineral resources. There's always Big Brother who decides. And when you fight and say, no, we are not going to do this, they use the system to stop you. It's either they set you up with the opposition and they'll be supporting the opposition against you from the back, or they cause unnecessary chaos in your country so that you are not able to even govern your own people. They will do things to make you not to be functionable. And of course, any country that don't have peace cannot develop. You have to have peace before you talk about development. I'll give you a simple example about Sierra Leone. Every mining company that is in Sierra Leone today is owned by a foreigner. Every mining company. If it's not the Chinese, it's the American, it's the British. Our electricity, Bumuda, is run by the British, and we still don't have light. We're looking for light, electricity. If you don't have electricity, how can you talk about education? How can you talk about health facility? How can you talk about improving the infrastructure of your country? We don't have electricity. Now, do we actually even have proper water, pipe-borne water, so that our kids will not be sick? We don't have those facilities. Why with all the minerals we have, there is a cap you put. Before my husband became the president of Sierra Leone was benefiting, they said, what's the word? 0.000.1%. What is that?
Wow, 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 wow. See, you know, one thing I love about Fatima, she lies with distinction. You can see she's sitting there comfortably, not even stuttering, like lying to the core. So for the past 6 years, you have not been able to do a single thing and you're blaming it on everybody. She talks about the mining company. They touched a mining company and people told them don't do that. They did that and then the country leaves. Or Sierra Leone was literally had to pay a fine. Turkish, you're talking about lights. During the APC, we were paying more. You came and renegotiate the price, paying less, and the people are paying triple the price for the same electricity that you have negotiated to pay less. Food, Tamabo, as I was mentioning before, you came and chose all the gadget. As you said before, Melvin, that now they are taking it to do Snapchat. There is nothing good, and they can never own up to stuff. You're talking about Bumina. What we need in Bumina, you are not doing it. At what percentage that the APC left it, where it is now? There is no continuity because they don't want to continue with what a legacy the former administration have set, because it will be like, oh, you have just completed their work. It's not for you. It's a country. You come in, you work, you go where the person has done, and we go forward. We have literally gone 10 times backwards. And this woman is sitting there lying to her teeth. Me, honestly, Melvin,
Yeah, I understand. I think we haven't got that's, and I think say we gonna need a whole time for let we even talk about this video, because this video speaks volume of the state of Sierra Leone, of the nakedness of the system, and he talks about he speaks to just all the bad things cumulatively in Sierra Leone. Because in the first place, you also want to take governance with the promise of doing things better, with the promise of getting things better, with the promise of improving on all of those things that you've highlighted. For me, everything she said, in as much as almost all of them, they are not correct, but at the same time, you didn't prefer any solution that you and your husband brought. What are they? For me, this is dishonest. For me, this is disrespectful to the intelligence of Sierra Leonean. Let's say some of the things she did mention are true. Sierra Leoneans have not been benefiting from, as you said, okay, but what did you do to be able to change the narrative so that Sierra Leoneans will be able to benefit properly? It's not there. So just empty talk. The idea behind that, so we need a time that will really come and talk about this whole thing, because it's an embarrassment to us as a country, and it has exposed us even further. It has exposed it further.
Melvin,
I
I
don't know.
just wanted to ask a question. Has she got a position in the government? Because for me, she's defending the government, and you are just a housewife.
No, well, for me, I haven't. She's a Sierra Leonean, or she's supposed to be a Sierra Leonean. She's got right to talk on issues
No,
that
not
affect
the
Sierra
one that
Leone.
has to defend a government when you are not within that government.
Yeah, well, that's also she may use her constitutional,
As a wife.
it's yeah, no, not as a wife, as a Sierra Leonean, to either oppose or to praise. But the fact of the matter is, you can oppose. But what are you opposing? The things that we have opposing here are true. There is inflation in Sierra Leone. We are talking about it today. We are not just saying it because we are APC. We are saying it because it's the truth, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there is a poor health facility in Sierra Leone. We are saying it here. We are not only saying it because we are APC. It's true. It is true. Yeah, it is true that there are a lot of problems in Sierra Leone, and that is why we are highlighting this problem. But as a Sierra Leonean, she's got the right to say what she thinks. Be it right, she has got the right to say what she wants to say. And she's not, but it has been proven for the past years, being part and parcel of the government. It has been proven. Government funds were even allocated to our office. We saw that happening. So every norms and standards that we have had in the past, have been, we don't get them done in a different way this time around. But however, I still stand strongly say, as a Sierra Leonean, you get right for talk on anything where it thinks it affects Sierra Leone, be negative or positive. But whether what you talk are true or not true, that's the issue. Me no say, just like how you talk. Most of the things that we talk, or all the things that we talk, not true. Lies.
No,
And these are very sensitive issues, as one of we brothers and the talker, Galidao. Very sensitive issues. So in our love for the government, for let the government, in our government will take people in serious for come out and make a statement. So I think say me go on for end by saying that Sierra Leone and the issue of this video, now the one issue where we need for come which Sierra Leoneans need for talk about. But the unfortunate thing that happened in Sierra Leoneans are not talking. 6 years ago, Sierra Leoneans used to talk on every issue where they affect them. Now we don't even talk. Where are the civil societies? Where are the journalists? People are not talking. Even us as an opposition party, the people and we're supposed to talk are not talking as much as we want them to talk. That is why we want to make the difference. That is why we are here making the difference. That's why I'm proud of our brother Jimmy. He there. He talk as a young man. So me want to start by saying that let's start talking. Let's start talking. And these are sensitive issues which that lady don't raise, what we need to talk about. We need to expose the lies and we need to make them clear to Sierra Leone who's the problem there. Because what they talk, they try for put blame on people who don't get no blame part. Everyone for get sympathy. But you can't get sympathy when you have failed. So I will stop here until we meet again. Another day, Fambulem. Next week, another topic. Very interesting topic. Continue for listening to this online TV platform and continue for share, continue for making comments, and let we continue for talk about Sierra Leone.
thank you so much. Jimmy, do you want to give us your last statement before you leave, like what the viewers can take home before we meet the viewers also and let them read some of their comments on the chat line?
Yes. I want to say plenty thank you to them, for take their time, their very busy schedule. They still squeeze what out of stone for can watch, contribute, and get message from this platform. And I also want to say a big thank you to the platform. The last message to them today, I can tell the people where they get the information for free. The representatives from the tripartite committee and the other way the technical committee, then they do extremely well, and then they do a very good representation of the rest of mankind out there. We will be don't continue to get faith in the program, trust in the leadership, believe in them. And we also get plenty other senior comrades that are the party really do a lot. For an example, we see like the fire disaster now the southeast. We see a senior comrade like Ambassador Omegoli, we Kego support, mattress, dress, clothing, a lot of other things then. So in the midst of all the odds, we still have people who they come to people their aid the time when they need them most. If them people are will not get position now, then people are will not get power now, then people are will not get access to resources. They are not working. They still able to take the million not waiting for you to their family for sustain their life. They can go help other people. It tells us that if they trust responsibility to we, to them, under the APC people, then the life will be changed. So I want for send this as my own last message for today and tell them that we thank you to you today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was the message from the young Congress leader of the Northwest, again, Jimmy Mohamed Marah. Again, ladies and gentlemen, as we said, every Sunday we are live here, and we want to say thank you to our viewers. Team OrWanKasu campaign team, thank you so much, and ISIS 2, thank you so much. Gildo, thank you. the mixer, thank you so much. Fatma Chalo, thank you. Taud Black, that's the organizing secretary for the 6th region, thank you so much. Mimi Bangura, thank you. Mata Kroma, thank you. Dumbuya, thank you so much. Again, without you, there's no way we will be able to hear, but please help us share and turn on your notification bell every time we are online. You'll be notified so that you can watch us live. And it'll be nice if people can comment, because we know some of you are just watching us in a blind spot. You see us, but try to make comments so at least we know where you are and letting us know where you are watching us from. Because again, there is all the way from Tottenham. And we have also Dowder that says he's all the way in Las Vegas. So you can imagine Las Vegas. So he's in the state. So again, it will be great if we just know the locations people are watching us. We always remain your humble platform, the APC Online TV platform, the number one for everything that you need. As Comrade Melvin said, until next week, we want to say good evening and thank you to the technical team, because without you, there is no way we'll be able to bring this program live. And also want us to pray for our brother, Comrade OrWanKasu, and also Arun Pape. OrWanKasu lost his mother-in-law. Arun lost his younger brother. Again, to the London constituency, we have a funeral. We'll continue to pray for God to push this away from us. But this is what God has planned. As the Muslim will say, it's what God's ordained. That's what has happened. And we'll just continue to pray for them so that they can find peace in them. Thank you so much to the technical team. And again, before I forget, also Comrade Dell is not feeling well, so if we can keep him in our prayer. He's one of the technical team, but he's taking a break for now. Just keeping in our prayers. And also want to say good evening to Fatia. She's not here today, but definitely she's at the background watching us. And I want to say good evening to everyone and God bless.
Fly boy, sugar baba.
Super slice on the beat.
I say only one them. Where they make we sisters, they live in stable life. They're not able to say again. No, big thunder fire them, kata kata. Oh no, so only one them. Where they make we brothers, they push us up and down. They don't they like kata kata. We not glad at all. Say no to kush. Young boy fi bazulu wo dem pull na bush. Oh no, say no to kush. Young guy fi bazulu wo dem pull na bush. Hey, hey, hey. Say no to kush. Young boy fi to kush. Young guy fi bazulu wo dem pull na bush. Hey, hey, hey. Mr. President, who say you day? Jule Jalong, who say you day? Mama Fatima, who say you day? You pick it and they perish, no care again. Auntie Brooks, who say you day? IG Fayaselu, who say you day? 36 man inside one great grave. Who say this push the best friends and us alone? So only one them. Where they make we sisters, they live in stable life. They're not able to say again, no. Big thunder fire them, kata kata, oh no. So only one them. Where they make we brothers, they push us up and down. They don't they like kata kata. We not glad at all. Say young boy fi bazulu wo dem pull na bush. Oh no, say no to kush. Young guy fi bazulu wo dem pull na bush. Hey, hey, hey. Say no to kush. Young boy fi bazulu wo dem pull na bush. Oh no, say no to kush. Young guy fi bazulu wo dem pull na bush. Hey, hey, hey. Mama, papa, let me come together. Oh no, but as sister to you, let we come together. Oh no, see a union to you, let we come together. For you gotta get this thing, come on, I'm mama salon. Oh 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 oh. Your mama say for go school, he pass na corner. Before I smoke, push I go smoke marijuana. Oh oh oh.